Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Emily, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make summer magnets. For the first magnet, you want to get a piece of cardboard and you want to draw out a popsicle on the cardboard. Then you want to cut it out. When you're done cutting it out, you can paint the popsicle any color that you want, and you want to wait for it to dry. When the paint is dry, you can get a popsicle stick, and if you need to, you can cut the stick so it can fit onto the popsicle. I cut my popsicle stick with wire cutters, but you can just break it with your hands. Then you can glue the stick onto the back of the popsicle, and then you can glue a magnet on the back. If you want, you can paint a face onto the popsicle, and you can tie a bow out of ribbon and glue a bow onto it. For the second magnet, you want to roll out one or more colors of polymer clay that's similar to any color of fruit in between two pieces of parchment paper. You can also use wax paper. Then you want to cut the shape of the fruit that you want to make out of the clay, and make sure it's bigger than the magnet you're going to use. I made a strawberry, so I made the fruit out of red clay and the leaves out of green clay. When you're done cutting out your fruit, you can smooth out the edges with your finger. Then you can attach any details like the leaves to the fruit. When you're done with your fruit, you can lay it out on a piece of tinfoil or a piece of parchment paper on a baking tray, and then you can put your clay onto it. Then you can bake the clay at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. You do want to check the clay's instructions before baking the clay. When the clay is done baking, you want to take the clay out of the oven, and you want to wait for it to cool off. When the clay has cooled off, you can paint more details onto the fruit. I used a pencil as a paintbrush to paint the yellow seeds onto the strawberry. When the paint is dry or when the clay has cooled off, you can glue on a magnet onto the back. For the last magnet, you want to draw an image of anything that you want onto a piece of paper, and you want to make sure you make it big because your image will shrink. Then you can trace the image on a piece of Shrinky Dink plastic with a permanent marker. You can also color the image now, or you can wait until after baking it. When you're done tracing your image, you can cut it out. When you're done cutting it out, you want to put it onto a baking sheet with parchment paper or tinfoil. Then you can put it in the oven at 325 degrees Fahrenheit and wait for the plastic to curl and flatten back out, and wait 30 more seconds until taking the Shrinky Dinks out of the oven. Make sure you check the Shrinky Dink instructions before baking. When you're done baking your Shrinky Dinks, you can take it out of the oven, and then you can quickly flatten the plastic with a piece of cardboard. When the Shrinky Dink has cooled off, you can paint it. When the paint is dry, you can glue a magnet on the back. In the comments down below, let me know what you think about these magnets, and if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more DIYs. I will see you in the next video. Bye!